And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. And this is the rubber match, Ziggy.
And these games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Matt Manning. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now here is Jarren Duran. High fly ball out towards left center. Meadows pulls it in for the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup.
Shortstop,
and a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, he's got a 13-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I watched him in BP a little bit, and, man, he was spraying the ball all over the field, which tells me I don't expect this hit streak to end anytime soon. Really nice, mechanically sound swings. He's in such a groove right now, and look for him to be great in this one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
The 2-1. Way high.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man at second. Hit on the ground to short. McKinstry whips it across. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. The Tigers coming up, no score. Back here with my pal Ziggy and today's starting pitcher, Brian Bayo. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Hamilton fires across the diamond, there to beat him by an eyelash. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Colt Keith, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Riley Green. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Two outs, base is empty. That's in there. 0-2 now. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran second baseman, Alex Bregman. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
No, that's
check swing, and he held up. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Kicks and fires. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-2.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly, First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at
Right
bat.
fielder,
Everything was
Junior
on time and
Abreu.
fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground, a short could be two. McKinstry toss to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Detroit, stepping in, Kerry Carpenter.
Right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Bayo back to work. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Bayo, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Pitch is in for a strike. Now 1-2. And that one missing low. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Got him. And there's one away. Here is Gleyber Torres. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. And that drops in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one missing inside. And that's outside. No score here in the second. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singing, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Yeah, we in goal mode, never going slow mode.
Going, we in goal mode. Going, we in goal mode. We don't ever stop. We don't ever
Back
drop.
at Comerica Park, on to the third inning. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch is in the dirt. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rogers down to first with it. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. Got him.
He's out.
Now batting, shortstop, David Hamilton.
At the plate, David Hamilton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jake Rogers.
That's too low. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Parker Meadows, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. makes the catch crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Andy Ibanez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. Tigers are shut down there, and we are still scoreless.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm coolin' like a fan. I ain't here for problems, not again.
On to the 4th, Joe stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. That one fouled off. Yoan. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Green calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul straight back. Yoan. Bregman takes downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry.
Shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of...
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Move to second. McKinstry dives back in safely.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. Fly to left his first time. Slice the other way and foul. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a chopper. Casas. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball right side. Fair ball! And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Here comes the throw. Safe! And they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Struck out looking his first time. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. Carpenter stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. And that's outside. Spencer Torkelson waiting to hit for Detroit. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Manning back to work. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid
Now
swing
batting,
right there.
right
Caught it out
fielder,
front and
Willier
ripped it into the
Abreu.
outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Willier Abreu. Fly to left his first time. And that's
Ball.
outside. 1-0.
One ball,
Abreu,
no
a
strike.
former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Torkelson to second, on to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Third out. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And the count is 1-2. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Popped up. Bregman getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows digs in now. Fly to right his first time.
That's a ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Struck out swinging his first time. That's outside. Ball 1. And there's a base hit to right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles, really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Zach McKinstry now at the plate, 1 for 2. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Meadows on second. Ibanez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two on, 2 outs. And that one hammered. Abreu giving chase. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Brian Bayo won't go any further tonight. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for Boston.
New pitcher on here, Patrick Sandoval.
And we all know about his
Sandoval.
slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 2 on with 2 away. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. First pitch misses.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. Tigers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Popped up. Torres on his way over. Looks it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One out, bases empty. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down,
David
bases
Hamilton.
empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So, man aboard, Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Hamilton off of first with 2 away. Ripped, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one. That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 outs. There goes the runner. And Raffy falls victim to the K. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Tigers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Detroit, well, we go bottom 6. Now, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Tigers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
And that drops in for a strike.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
A changeup missing. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
And that just misses. And that one upstairs.
Full count.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He
Now
goes
batting,
off speed.
Second
Gets the out.
baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball right side. Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They lead 4-0. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Just missed. Very high with that one. And that's ball 2.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a 2-1 on the way. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now it's Alex Bregman hitting better against right-handers this year. So some reverse splits there. And there's a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. And he gets Bregman. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Yoshida up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
No strike.
Man at first, one away. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out.
Now
having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Abreu in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Brant Herter getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Canely also getting ready. Next pitch downstairs, and a count now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one missed. Now 3-0. This one lifted in the air, left field. Green pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting catcher, Connor Wong.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Comerica Park, bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. 3-1 now. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Up next for the Tigers.
And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And now 1 and 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Now batting third baseman, Andy
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's outside. It's 2 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field, Rafaela. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brant Herter.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Leading off,
Leading
Cedar
for
Rafaela.
Boston, center fielder.
I think when you
Cedar
contemplate him as a
Rafaela.
player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Herder, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. The 0-1. That one down the line. Torkelson. He'll do it himself. Out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Jaron Duran.
And now here is Jaron Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That's a little bit low. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brennan Hanafy getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Brisky getting loose as well. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Torkelson. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Shortstop,
That is an
David
excellent
Hamilton.
pace.
And now the shortstop, David Hamilton. That one's in there, 0-1.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting, third
Devers
baseman,
now.
Rafael
And a little
Devers.
something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked to second, but way too late. Safe there, and now a man into scoring position.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring position. I'm sure that's a lonely feeling out there on the mound right now.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. And Devers hits that one, and no one can get there. Coming home, he'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
So a man at first, digging in, Tristan Casas.
No,
and that
ball.
one a little below the knees.
1 ball,
1-0.
strike.
Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Missing inside, and it's 2-1. And that's
Ball 3.
down and away.
3 balls,
Alex
1
Bregman
strike.
waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
That one ripped. That's back. Squeezes it, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Sandoval back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Now one missed.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Clips the corner, and that's strike 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next pitch misses way outside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Next to hit, Colton Keith. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Green stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. That's to third. Fair ball. Duran quickly gets it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Carpenter stands in now and watches strike 1. Two on, one out, and ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here.
1-1.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Come on, Tigers, let's go.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rips one to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So first and second with 2 outs. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That's down and in.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Into center on a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
One ball, one strike. Ball.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers right there to make the grab. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Misses outside. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Casey Mize up and loosening in the pen. Cobb, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That clips a corner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. To third, Ibanez. And they're down to their last out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for.
Right
Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch just misses. On the corner for a strike. Just off the inside edge. They're down to their final strike. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And they'll do it again. On the ground, and this should do it. Torres handles on to first. Ball game. And the Tigers win the last two to take the 3-game series.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
No matter the situation, what? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angels. Trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me. I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pass some Nikes, I've been seeing where the and where the right.
Sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can slip, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 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 16